This is the story of Olivia's secret meadow. Olivia was 11. She had just started asking big questions. Why am I here? What will I grow into? Was there something before me? Her parents said she was clever, but when she asked her questions, they only smiled and changed the subject. Olivia noticed. Children always notice more than adults think. On her desk lay a strange book. The cover was blank, soft, almost like skin. She had found it hidden in the school library behind the thick dictionaries. She didn't know why she picked it up. She didn't know why it felt like it was waiting for her. That night she opened the book. The words glowed faintly. She read just a few lines before her eyelids grew heavy. When she opened her eyes, she was standing in a meadow. The grass reached her knees. The sky above looked thicker, almost close enough to touch. Wind slid over the land in waves, whispering sounds that felt like words. She looked down at herself. She was still 11, but something inside her had stretched, like a string pulled tight. She could feel it. She could move through time. The book had given her this gift. She thought about going backward. The meadow bent, and suddenly the grass was shorter. The soil was damp. A farmer walked nearby, carrying tools she did not recognize. He didn't see her. His body seemed thin, like smoke. Olivia took a breath. She thought about going forward. The meadow disappeared. A city rose high into the sky. Towers shone in the sunlight. Machines floated down the streets without wheels. People hurried along sidewalks, but their faces were blank, as if something had gone missing. Her stomach turned. She shut her eyes. She wished for the meadow again. And there it was, waiting for her, steady and kind. She sat in the grass. She pressed her palm to the earth. The gift felt heavy in her hands. Too heavy. But maybe the book had chosen her for a reason. Or maybe she had chosen it. The next night she opened the book again. She asked it a question in her head. What was before me? Darkness came first, then light. She stood on the edge of a wide ocean. Waves slammed against black rock. Out in the water, shapes moved. Not boats, not animals she knew. Something older, something new. The shapes grew. They dragged themselves onto the rocks, the first sparks of life. Olivia whispered hello, though she knew they could not hear her. The night after that, she asked a new question. What will I become? This time she woke in a small room. A lamp burned low. A desk was covered with pages. A woman sat there, writing. Her hair was streaked with grey. Olivia leaned closer. She saw her own name written on the page. She saw herself described. The woman's hand moved quickly across the paper. For a moment the woman lifted her head, as if she sensed Olivia nearby. She gave the faintest smile. Olivia's heart raced. Was that her, years from now, or someone else carrying her story? She didn't know. Days passed. Olivia lived her ordinary life. She went to school. She played in the yard. She answered questions in class. But every night she carried her secret gift to sleep. She went far backward. She saw forests where no cities stood. She saw a sky full of stars brighter and closer than she had ever seen. She went far forward. She stood beneath a dim red sun while the earth lay quiet and cold. Each trip left her quieter, more thoughtful. Every morning she woke in her small room, the strange book resting on her chest. One evening, she didn't ask the book any question at all. She just opened it, let the words blur, and drifted away. She found herself in the meadow once more. The grass moved gently. The sky was calm. She realized something then. The meadow wasn't past. It wasn't future. It was the middle, the still point between what had been and what would come. Olivia lay down. The earth was warm beneath her. She listened to the wind. She heard voices moving inside it. Young, old, endless. Not speaking to her, just existing. Her eyes closed. She understood she didn't need all the answers. Time wasn't a puzzle to solve. It was something to rest inside. When she woke in her bed the next morning, sunlight slid across her pillow. She didn't hurry to open the book again. She just touched its cover, soft under her hand, and smiled. Because she knew the journey would always wait, and the truth was not in the answers. It was in the asking.